Today we're going to be exploring movement using a chair. This is great if you have any issues with inflammation or mobility or even just standing. This is going to help you boost your circulation, improve your energy, and your overall mobility. Find a chair and come to a seated position. Let's place the feet flat onto the floor, hip width apart, and let's start right up at these shoulders. Rolling the shoulders and sitting up nice and tall. So I'm not leaning back into the chair. I'm working right away on my posture, stacking shoulders on top of hips, relaxing the toes down into the ground. Feel the ground beneath the feet and just feel that gentle connection and kind of that push off from the ground that helps you lengthen your spine and sit up nice and tall. Let's reverse the direction of the shoulders. Move them a little bit more back than up. And 3 and 2. Let's settle those shoulders down and open up the arms to the side. And with an inhale, we'll lift up. Exhale, lowering down. And again, inhale, really stretch and reach, create some effort and energy as you scoop the arms up and feel that stretch right into each fingertip. As you exhale, push out and away, lowering with control. Let's go 2 more. Inhaling up and exhaling. Last time, stretch up a little taller. Let's look up and exhale. Let's drop chin to the chest, looking down. Place the hands just right on top of the legs here, and let's continue the looks up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, chin high, exhale, chin low. Let's do 3. Low and inhale, lift. Down last time and up and down. Great. Settle the head right to the center, and we're going to take a look over one shoulder. Bring it back to the middle and exhale, glance over the other. Inhale, tall. Feel a slight rotation beginning to occur through the spine without moving the arms or the legs. Let's do that once more. Sit up a little taller. Feel those sitting bones pressing down. Inhale, center, and exhale. And inhale to the middle. Great. Let's drop ear to the shoulder without forcing. Glide it back and try the other ear. See if one side feels tighter or more restricted. And again, developing some body awareness with every move. Inhale, center, and exhale, ear drop. Keep those shoulders nice and soft. We're going to add a rotation right after this next one. Inhale to the center. Now let's drop the ear, stay here and look down, then upwards and down. Inhale up. Let's connect some breath and exhale down. Inhale up. Last time down. And inhale, looking up, breathing in. Bring it to the center, float the head to the other side. From here, we'll glance down to the ground, up to the skies. Inhaling down and exhaling up. Inhaling down and exhaling up. You could always reverse the breathing as long as you are connecting the breath to the move. looking forward, and then bringing the head right back to the center. Let's bring palms together now, and we're going to do a breaststroke movement here, pushing the arms forward and then sweeping open to the side. Feel a nice stretch through the chest. Bend the elbows back in and palms connect. Let's exhale. Push and inhale. Open and expand. Bring it back in and push and open. Let's develop a little bit of fluidity and flowing forward and expansion out. And we can add a little bit of spinal movement now. Let's round the spine as we push forward, looking down, and then arch the spine as we lift the tailbone and collarbone, coming back to the center. Rounding. Inhale, arching up. Rounding, looking down, and arching, opening it up. Last time here, and down, and open, and come right back to the center. Let's rub those palms together, create some warmth, some heat, some energy. And now close your eyes and let's do a little bit of palming here. We'll just bring the palms right on top of the eyes. Nice and gentle. Breathe into that warmth. Let the eyes relax. We have muscles in our eyes as well. You should not feel the eyelids or the eyelashes on the palms. You're creating enough space in between the palms and the eyes. Soften the muscles in the face, and let's do one more inhale. And long letting go exhale. Slowly release the hands and flutter the eyes open, blinking rapidly. Just calming those eyelids and staring at your horizon. Inhale, let's stretch the arms out to a T shape, palms forward, and let's draw little circles. Now here is a bit of a test of stability. So we're going to try to keep our midsection still so our whole body is not moving to circle the arms. Just the arms from the shoulders to the fingertips are moving, stretching, reaching, circling. Thumbs up to the ceiling. Let's go for 4. And 3, don't hold your breath, keep that flowing. And now let's reverse, take the arm circles back, the other direction. Now can you open up the chest a little bit more by taking those arms a little bit more behind you? Without lifting your heels or your toes, keep your feet planted. Let's try another 4. Wow. 3, building some strength in those shoulders, and 2. Great. Can you keep your arms up in a T shape and just bend and extend and bend and extend? Elbows are up, parallel to the ground, and bend and extend. Now you can really increase the level of fun here. If you have some light weights, you could perhaps pick those up, and then it gets really entertaining. Let's go one more time, keeping the elbows bent. Now see, the fingertips are very close to the face. So let's just move those palms and press up and down. Exhale. Inhale. Now notice the elbows are not going too close to the ground. They're just stopping halfway down, and then we redirect them overhead. That's right. Let's go 4. Keep breathing. And 3. You can do it. Then there's 2. slow motion. Last time here. And then keep those elbows parallel to the ground, and let's rotate, palms facing down. Rotate palms back up again. Now I know I'm saying palms, but I want you to think about shoulders and not wrists. So I don't want you to move from your wrists. I want you to keep those joints still, and the shoulders are moving the arms. Let's breathe in and out. 3 more in and out. You can do it. Wow. 2 more in and out. Happy thoughts. Last time. Breathe in and push it up and out. Wow. Just shake out those shoulders a little bit. Little shoulder jumps, jump, jump, jump. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then shake out the hands and the wrists. Just let it go, let it go, let it go. Take 1 more breath in and out. Relax those arms down. Inhale and squeeze the shoulders up like you're shrugging. And exhale, just like gravity, drop them down. Inhale up, let's close the eyes. Exhale, drop, and open the eyes. 2 more times. Inhale, squeeze and close. Exhale, open and release. Last time. And exhale. Bring your palms just to your ribs. And let's do a little bit of breathing exercises. As you inhale, press into your palms using your ribs to expand. Feeling your breath in that rib cage, and then exhale. Can you feel movement in your ribs? Inhale again. Rib cage expansion and exhale. Rib cage contraction. 2 more. Breathe in. Maybe more breath. And exhale. Also working on those internal organs, the lungs, the diaphragm again. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely, and just let that. We're going to get those legs moving by doing a little tap and in, tap and in, tap and in. It's a chair dance. Tap and in. I'm lifting my heel and just using my toes to tap to the side and tap to the side and tap and tap. Now, can you reach your arms forward, continuing that coordination? So we're moving into a little bit of, dare we say, cardio, chair cardio and coordination. Great for building mental concentration. Now, speaking of concentration, we're going to do arm to opposite leg. So as the toe goes out, the opposite arm goes out. Oh no. And then it comes back. Arm and opposite leg. Arm and opposite leg. This keeps us sharp and mentally engaged, working on our coordination and concentration, boosting our mood. Now, depending on your shoulders, maybe you can take those arms up a little higher and try the same thing. Arm to opposite leg, but this time the arm drops down as the toe taps out. And we do 6 and up, 5 and up, 4 and up, 3 and up, 2 and up. Last time here, good job. Lower that down. Take a big breath, let it go. Now, I'm going to hold on to the chair. If you've got handles at the side, or you could hold on to the edges here, and we're going to just kick up that coordination because I'm doing some salsa dancing right now, so why not incorporate it into our chair work, right? So we're going to go out and together, out and together. You see both legs are moving and it's a 1, 2, 3 count. 1, 2, together. 1, 2, together. 1, 2, together. 1, 2, together. I go step, step, and together. Step, step, together. Now, if you're mastering this chair salsa move, or go a little bit faster, little bit faster. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, in. Now, if you're a professional salsa chair dancer, you're going to keep those legs going and add the arms to the side. Do, 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 do. But because we are more coordinated than that, we're just going to do roll, 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 roll. Let's go for 4, 2, 2, 2, 3, ta, 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 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Uh-oh, I did a new arm, a new arm, a new arm. She can't stop now. She's addicted to salsa chair dancing. 4, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. She even has a look. Oh my goodness. Okay, let that go. Just shake it out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Wow, that does build a little bit of cardio, doesn't it? Oh yes, I know what I wanted to do. So I want to continue with that arm and opposite leg. So reach your palms facing in, wider than your knees, and lift one arm and the opposite leg. Try not to lean back, but it's okay if you do. But just try to use your core muscles to keep your posture in place. Arm and opposite leg, arm and opposite leg, arm and opposite leg, arm and opposite leg. Crown of the head to the sky, chest lifting high. Exhale, inhale. Breath is connected. Let's go 4, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Good work. Can we scoop underneath one of your legs, kind of interlacing and holding the hamstring, and lift the leg and just circle the foot 10 times. Find your ankle and create some foot circles. And then reverse the other direction. Now, if you're professional, you could always just keep the knee lifted and reach the arms to the side, removing the support of the arms only for chair professionals, and let that go. Let's scoop under the other one. Sit up tall, a little bit of that rib cage breathing. Pick up the leg and circle it out. Smiling helps. Let's reverse the direction. Sit a little taller. Think a happy thought. Maybe keep the leg floating and stretch the arms. 3, 2, yay. Okay. Now, what I want to try, I've got 2 ideas. Okay. What I'd like to try next is holding onto your chair, either up or down or whatever your chair looks like. Find a place to hold. And we're going to lift a leg, extend, bring it back, and lower. Other leg, lift, reach, in, lower, lift. Keep alternating side to side. Lift, reach, out, down. Lift, reach, out, down. And lift, reach. I have just a relaxed foot. When I extend the leg, let's try 3, 2, 1 more time. Now, and this may be absolutely crazy, but I had in my mind that we could try both legs at the same time. First, we're going to try to lean back into your chair. Pick up those legs. Oh, let's just start with that. And then lower down. Come right back up to sitting tall. Now, if you don't have a back of your chair, if you don't have a back to your chair, you can just round back a little bit. So we're going to contract our abdominals, and your back doesn't actually have to touch anything. So round, and then I'm pressing down with my arms, engaging my core to lift those legs. Wow. And then coming right back up to sitting on my sitting bones. Okay. And round. Pick it up. Lower it down. Sit up tall. Round. Pick it up. Lower it down. Sit up tall. Round. Pick it up. Lower it down. Sit up tall. And round. Keep the belly button in. Pick it up. Lightly, quietly place the feet down. And round. Pick it up. One more time here. Exhale. Pick it up. Plant it down. Okay, I kind of like it. I think it's a keeper. There's one more thing. Oh yeah. So building on our salsa chair work, we're going to add just a little move in the middle, a little 3-step. So we're going to keep a step to the side, and we're going to pick up the other foot. So when we step down, the other foot comes up. We bring it in, and we go 1, 2, 3. Then we go out, in, 1, 2, 3. Out, in, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm lifting my heels the whole time. So it's just my toes and the ball of my foot that is on the ground. Like I'm wearing high heels, but I'm not. Out, in, 1, 2, 3. Out, in, 1, 2, 3. Out, step, 1, 2, 3. Out, step. We're going to add the same arm as the leg that goes out as like a little push and 1, 2, 3. Push and 1, 2, 3. Push and 1, 2, 3. Push. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can add some shoulders here. That's only for fancy people. And a little look. Don't forget about the look. 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 And that was fun. Who knew the chair could be so fun? Hips. Let's twist the body. Stacking the arms like a genie, one on top of the other. Squeeze the shoulders up and then let them settle down into place. Let's stabilize the legs and the hips so they're not going to move. And we're going to take a gentle twist to the side. Now your head can go a little bit more. And then come back to the center. Let's twist, and then the eyes will look a little bit more behind you. And stay nice and tall. So my back is not touching the back of the chair. Shoulders are stacked on top of hips. And let's think about the breath for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Twist. Return to the center and inhale. And exhale. Twist. Come back to the center and just switch the arm that is on top and continue your twist. Back to the center and twist. Back to the center, feel the belly button. Pull it in as you twist. Let's go one more time each side. Exhale, ribs in. Inhale, sit tall, and last time. Twist and gently look behind you. And come back to the center. We're going to complement that twist with a little bit of side bending. So let's bring one hand across the body. So if you've got a handle or a chair arm, you can hold on to that, or you can just rest the hand on your opposite leg. The other arm is going to reach to the sky. And we're going to stretch over to the side. Inhale back up. And exhale. Let's add a look to the sky this time as we exhale. Let's do that again and exhale. Let's add a move right at the top. So as we side bend and we look up, we're going to bend that top elbow to touch the top of the head, reach the arm, and then come back up to the center. Side bend, look up, elbow bend, and extend, come up. One more. Side bend, look up, elbow bend, reach out, and come back to the center. Lovely. You might start to feel some work happening through those sides. Take your hand to the opposite leg, or if you have an arm of your chair, hold on to that and inhale, reach your other arm to the sky. Let's take it to the other side as we stretch. Use your side body to stack shoulders on top of hips again at the center. Side bend. So I like to exhale as we bend. Inhale tall to the center. Let's add the look or the rotation in the upper spine, looking up. And then coming back to the center, looking up. Let's add that final move, side bend with the rotation. Now we hold here just to tap the top of the head, extend, and to the middle. Two more. Side bend and look. Elbow bends and extends. Back to the center. And side bend and look. Tap the top of the head and reach. Wow. And come back to the center. Lovely. Let's inhale, stretch those arms out to a T shape and the palms are facing down. Now in 3 little pulses, we're going to twist once, we're going to twist a little bit more twice, and a little bit more 3 times. Come back to the center. Twist 3, 2, 1. Return to the center. Twist 3, 2, 1. Inhale to the center. Plant those feet into the ground. Like the feet push off the ground and you get that extra little lift in the spine. Lengthen the spine, lift in the heart. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale, center. Let's do one more time. Each side here. Inhale, center, and twist, twist, twist. Inhale, center. Reach arms up, look up. Exhale. Let's try putting the twist and the side bend together in one move. Sit up nice and tall and reach one arm up to the sky. Here's our side bend. I'm going to just let the other arm drop down to the ground. And now can I twist and reach that top arm across the body? Return to your side bend and move to the center. Reaching up, establish side bend, and top arm, we're going to reach across the body as our trunk of the body rotates. Come back through the center. One more time each side. Side bend, reach across. Nice stretch for the back of the shoulder on that reach across. Last time. Lateral flexion, abdominal flexion. So we're reaching across. And come back to your side bend and to the center. So now I want you to move a little bit further forward on your chair and take your feet a little bit wider in a rotation where you're externally rotating your knees and your feet. So this one is going to feature a twist and then a forward bend. So we're going to twist and bring one shoulder forward and drop it down. Now look behind you and then come back to the middle. Let's twist and shoulder drop. Look behind you. Inhale to the center. Now the hand is kind of pushing into that inner knee, inner thigh, and you might feel a stretch through that inner thigh, groin area. Inhale, tall. Exhale. Let's try one more time. Each side, shoulder drop, inner thigh press. And last time. Ooh, wow. Okay, great job. Really stretching and strengthening and getting it all moving. Sit right back into your chair without your back touching the back of the chair, but just feeling your sitting bones grounded. And now we're going to bend at the elbows and make some fists. And we're going to continue with our twisting motion side to side, keeping our lower body stable, but we're going to send out a little punch and back and punch. So we've got that reach across the body. Let's find a focus point. So we're developing some energy, some direction, fighting back, creating fun breathing, like laser beams. If this feels okay to you, we can pick up the tempo as we cross, punch, side to side. And let's create a little bit of rhythm, because I know that you can already tell I am a dancer. So we're going to do this in 3 counts. It goes 3, 2, hold the last one. 3, 2, hold. 3, 2, hold. 3, 2, hold. 3, 2, hold. 3, 2, 3 more times. 2 more times. Last time. And just let that go. Let's inhale and exhale. Think about your sitting bones and where they are placed on your chair, and keeping your hands on your thighs. We're going to tuck the tailbone. Leaning back, you might feel your back moving into the back of the chair. And now arch your back away from the chair, looking up. And rounding. And arching. We have breath. We have a focus point. Looking up as we arch, looking down as we round back. We have awareness building. Think about the pelvis in the body in relation to the hips and the spine. See which way your body prefers to move. Do you like the arch more than the rounding? Adding on. When we round back, we're just going to reach our arms forward. They could be a little higher than the shoulders. And now drop the hands where they were and open up the chest. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. 2 more. Last time. And then just come back to neutral, not arching, not rounding, just in the happy middle. Now rolling the shoulders forward and rolling the shoulders back. Let's test our coordination by shrugging the shoulders and sending one shoulder forward and the other shoulder back, and continuing to roll the shoulder in the shoulders, continuing to roll the shoulders in opposite directions at the same time. No big deal. Try not to think about it too much. It's more of a feeling, sensing, playing, and Stop and try to go the other direction. Sit tall. Keep breathing. Let's try 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, shrug both shoulders up, and exhale, let them drop down. Good job. Send one arm forward and just extend the other leg out, and let's circle the wrist and the ankle at the same time. Sit up tall. Try not to slouch. Take the circles the other direction. This is mind exercise as well. 3, 2, and 1. Lower that down. Send the other arm and the opposite leg forward and find the circling. Think about the joints moving. Try to explore the range of motion by accentuating the circle. And try the other direction. Sit up a little taller. I caught myself slouching. And try not to be a breath holder here. Let's do 3 and a 2 and a 1. Great. Okay. Starting with your chin, we're going to push the chin forward, and I'm leaning forward, looking up, letting that move undulate through my body, kind of like a wave, right? So I'm gonna actually look down, move chin forward, look up, come back, sitting tall. Looking down, leaning forward, coming back up, tall, looking down, lift chin up, looking forward. Doo-doo, doo-doo. One more, creating wave-like motions in our body. Could we reverse that? It's a real question, I'm not sure. We're gonna look up, lean forward with the collarbone, look down, and kind of rounding back up to sitting tall. Oh, we can. Look up, collarbone high, looking down, bring it back. Look up, reaching forward and down. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. A last time. Great, lovely. Let's get the legs moving a little bit, exploring rotations, bringing our heels together and our knees apart. And I'm just holding on to the side. You just hold on to the side of your chair or the arms of your chair. And we're going to lift the heels and send the heels out. Lift the heels, send the heels in. They maybe touch in the middle and drop down. Lift and out. Lift and in. Lift and out. Lift and in. Now, when I drop my heels down on the way out, I'm trying to get a bit of a internal rotation where my knees are coming in a little closer. That's what I'm trying to do. It might be depending on your hip limitations or mobility. You might just be going parallel as opposed to internally rotated. So let's think about knees going out and knees coming in, and knees going out and knees coming in, as heels come in and heels go out, and heels come in and heels go out. Last time, rotating in and rotating out. Okay, so sitting up tall here, we're going to focus a bit on the lower body. I want you to lift. Can you see this? Lifting the heels, dropping the heels down. Just lift and lower and lift and lower. Try not to change your upper body, just popping and dropping those heels. So you feel the tips of the toes, a little bit of pressure in the tips of the toes as the heels pop and drop and pop and drop. Let's add a move here. When the heels drop, let's try lifting the toes, and if you can, also lifting the balls of the feet, and then lowering that down. Heels, drop, toes lift, drop, heels, drop, toes, drop, heels and toes, heels and toes. Forward. So it's a bit of a forward and a back, kind of a forward and a back action here, but the rest of your body stays still. Now maybe you can, no, never mind. Not important, not important at all. Let's keep that going, but let's find that external rotation, opening the toes and the knees out to the sides as we lift heels and toes. Kind of roll through the foot. 3, 2, la, 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 1. Bring it back to parallel. And now drop one heel, then the other. So we're alternating. Yes. So one knee pops higher than the other as that same side heel pops. Keep that going. Reach the arms forward. Now the knee that's higher, the opposite arm is higher. Switch, 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 switch. Boom, 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 boom. Let's add a little double pulse. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. More. Do, do. Last time. Good job. Interlace those fingers and press the palms together. Inhale, sit tall and look up. Exhale, open it out. Again, interlace and press and look up. And open it out. Press through and lift up. And open it out. The way that you're always interlacing, can you just try it the other way? Just try, just think about it. I don't know. Maybe you can. Last time, the way you never interlace feels weird, but let's stay here. So shoulders on top of hips. Let's send it to the side bend. Press heels down. Other way, side bend. One more each way. Pressing down. And lower the arms. So let's reach one hand either across the opposite leg or to the arm of the chair, and let's twist, looking over that back shoulder. Now, can you sit up a little higher, a little taller? Maintain the twist, and we're just going to move the upper spine, looking forward and back, and forward and back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time, let's stay looking back and see if the back hand can also reach back behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Ooh, feels different in my body now. Lovely. Try the other hand across to the opposite leg or the arm of the chair and sit up tall and twist looking behind you. Now maintain your rotation in the trunk of the body and just moving the neck and head looking forward and back. Inhale forward and back. Heels drop. Don't be a heel popper here. And forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Last time. Now stay looking back, and the arm that's the closest to where you're looking back is going to reach behind you. And come back to the center. Let's see if we can lift one leg up, maybe using some assistance with our hands, and cross it over the opposite leg here. Now you can use hands holding onto the chair or hands resting on that top leg, and let's flex the foot. Now the top knee, can we lift it and lower? Lift it and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Can you keep the knee lower? Sit up taller. And this is a small little shifting move, just shifting side to side, using my bottom leg, kind of rolling on my foot, inner and outer foot, side to side. Just exploring hip and knee mobility, range of motion, flexibility, positivity. And last time, side to side. Bring it back to the center, sit up taller, and let's explore, can we bring our chest a little forward and shoulders back on top of hips? Forward and center. Forward and center. Forward, let's breathe in. Relax shoulders. Okay, and bring that foot down. Take a breath in the middle. And let's try picking up the second leg. Might feel a little different than the first leg. Try not to lean back here. I know it's so tempting, it's so comfy. Try to keep those core muscles working by removing that support system. Flex the top foot, and let's lift the knee and lower. Lift and lower. Now let's say you have one side that feels a little bit more tight or restricted. You might want to do a few more repetitions here. Spend a little bit more time. It's usually always the second side because your body, automatically being so intelligent, will just go to the easier side first. And inhale, lift, and exhale. See if we can keep that knee, not pressing it down, but just, encouraging it. It's okay to relax around the muscles around the kneecap. It's okay. And now just shifting side to side. From that bottom leg rolling out and in. Supination, pronation, just to use my terminology. Sit up a little taller, breathe a little deeper. Out and in, and out and in. Now without being too far out or too far in, just find that perfect placement, that's all. And sit up tall, and let's see if we can lean forward. Oh, hello. And coming right back up again. Leaning forward and returning. Leaning forward. So you might feel like you're lifting off of those sitting bones, or just getting lighter, not so much pressure on those sitting bones. One more time, let's stay forward. Let's breathe in. Let's relax those shoulders and arms. Slowly coming back up. Place that foot down. Give it a little kind of shake, shake, shake here. Inhale up. And exhale.